Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome if you are new. Please do hit the subscribe button to be part of the Nesty channel. So today we are not doing anything hectic. We are doing a story time. I don't know if I'm a good narrator, but let's not make the intro super duper long. Let's just get on to the story. The story happened when I was doing third year. I think it was in 2013 or 2014. Ne? I was doing my practicals here in Rustenburg, but the school is in Makhwapheni in another province. So I had came home for my practicals and I was working in a provincial hospital around Rustenburg. So I met this guy that I didn't really like. The reason I didn't like him, it was because a lot of nurses around the hospital were saying this guy was arrogant and he was rude. So I have a problem with rude and arrogant people. I've never had any interaction with him. I always felt whatever, he annoys me without even talking to him, just by hearing the rumors from the senior student nurses and other nurses. So one day I woke up in the morning, I went to work and I got into the doctor's room and I lied to all the doctors who were there. So most of them were like my acquaintances and friends. So I got into their meeting room and then I lied to them. I was like, guys, it's my birthday today. And they were all popping out money. Oh, Z, sorry we couldn't buy you gifts, blah, blah, blah. You should have told us in time. Now all I wanted it was the money and like their lunch boxes and all that, because that day I hadn't made lunchbox for myself. And as I was chatting with everybody giving me hugs, I passed this guy by and then he was like, why are you not telling me? Why am I not being told that it's your birthday? And asked for a gift. And I was like, oh, if you want to buy me a gift, you can buy me a gift. And then he was like, okay, you can come fetch it later. I'll be working in theater. Okay, when I knock off, I forgot that I lied to people and said it was my birthday. I'm knocking off, I have my bag, I'm going home. How? On my way out, this guy walks towards the ward that I'm working in, ne? And we meet on the corridors. Oh, he's like, oh, you're going to theater to fetch your present? I'm like, yes. And I was lying. I'm like, yes, I'm coming to fetch my present. Where is it? And he's like, I couldn't buy it because I was in theater the whole day. I'm like, okay, no worries. He's like, give me your number so that when I got it, I can call you and give it to you. I gave him my number and then I went on and went home. The following day, since I'm a students, they do as they please, really. I decided not to go to work the following day. So the guy calls me, I'm at home. The guy calls, I'm like, hi, and he's like, hi, it's me, where are you? I'm at the hospital, I brought you a gift. I'm like, no, dude, I'm not at the hospital, I'm home. And he's like, okay, can you come get your gift? I'm like, no, I'm not gonna come there for a gift. And then he's like, please. I'm like, eat it, man, I don't want it. Anyways, it was not my birthday yesterday, I was just lying. And then he said, no, man, I bought this gift for you and it's not something that you can eat. And I'm like, give it to someone. I don't know, I want to give it to you. I was like, okay, then come to my house, bring the gift to my house. Guy comes to my house, he brings the gift. He brought this huge gift bag that had flowers. I could see flowers and chocolates inside and something that was wrapped like in papers. And we had a chit chat nyana, and then he was like, oh, I have to leave, I have appointments, blah blah blah. He left. I went into the house. Remember, he has my cell phone numbers. I went into the house and then I checked what was inside. I found a polo bag, you guys. I didn't know like designer labels back then. And I found a polo bag. I took out the bag. I was like, oh, it's so cute. I'm gonna use it tomorrow when I go to work. Tomorrow I go to work, I have the bag with me, and when I get at work, like the professional nurses go crazy. A student nurse with a polo bag. Nana, how are you even bringing this bag here at work? You're supposed to be carrying it to nice events. And I'm like, why? What's the big deal about the bag? They're like, you don't know how much the bag cost? I'm like, no, I don't. It was a gift. They said, wow, okay, go and check. Following day, I take my friend, we go to the mall to check how much the bag was. Guys, when I got there, it was 1,500 rand. I felt like I could go and ask the guy for a slip so that I can go and exchange it, get the 1.5 and go buy myself 10 jeans at Mr. Price. Hey. And I was like, oh, so this guy bought me like, he spent more than like almost like 2,000 rand on my gifts. Before that, I had never had a boyfriend that would spend money on me. I've always been that kid that dates for the sake of love, not for the sake of material things. And I was like, okay, cute. So he started calling, texting, and then suddenly we were in a relationship. He was a medical officer, by the way, like a qualified doctor. I think 2 weeks down the line, of being in a relationship with this guy. So this guy was 10 years older than me, and I had never dated someone that is like 5 years older than me. I've always felt like they are sugar daddies. So this guy was 10 years older than me. I had a problem with that because I felt, mama, this person is too old. Okay, sharp. 2 weeks into dating this guy, somebody else approaches me. A medical intern approaches me, a medical doctor. He is my like same age group as me. I think he was 4 years older than me, and I started liking him. Remember, I only started a new relationship this side. I guess it's 2 weeks. So now somebody else approaches me, and I think I liked the idea of a cute couple with this intern doctor. Like, while I have a problem with the age group thing with this medical officer. Okay, me and the intern started dating, because even the professional nurses who were working in the ward that I was working in, like, they would, whenever they see me and the intern, they're like, oh, mkhwenyane, to the guy, oh, mkhwenyane wasewadini, oh, you guys should just get married already, you look good together. So I ended up like getting hyped over that guy, and I was like, okay. I remember one night I was at the nurse's home. I was like, let me date them together at the same time. I will see who's who. It was the first time in my life I've cheated. I had never cheated. I was like, let me do what people normally do. You know, when I was growing up, people would normally say, I have a spare wheel, talking about cheating. They have the main wheel and the spare wheel. I was like, let me test these two guys, and then I will decide who's the main guy and then who's the spare wheel. Okay, I date this guy too. Now here's the fun part about this. These guys, they are both working at the same hospital. They are both staying at the same complex, literally. Okay, I date the two of them. Now, in the process of dating the two of them, I was coping just fine, because every time I would tell the other one, but I'm busy, and then I would be with the other one, just like that. What was happening now is I started like having dreams. I started having dreams of a pregnant woman, and every time I had this dream, it's like in the dream I'm being told that this pregnant woman is a girlfriend to the medical officer, but I've never confronted him. I think I had the dream like 3 times in this period of dating him. Okay, I started spending more time with the medical intern, ne? I started like gravitating more to the medical intern. How one night, me and the medical intern, so I would normally go to the medical intern's place, but the medical officer would never take me to his place, and I never asked for, why are you not taking me to his place? I was just happy the fact that he's not having any sexual relations with me. So I would always go with this one to his place, always go to his place. How one night, me and the medical intern, we go to his place now, but before we did, we passed by the shops and we bought some toiletries, toilet papers and stuff like that, and drove to his house. When we got to his house, the toilet papers were he packed everything away while I was watching TV. The following morning, he goes to work. I'm left alone in the house. You know, when you are left alone in someone's house, you become bored, and then suddenly you want to start cleaning, start packing things. How while I'm busy packing things away, something says in me, can you please shift those toilet papers that you bought yesterday? Just my gut feeling. I don't know why I was shifting them, but my gut feeling just said, can you kindly shift those toilet papers? When I shifted those toilet papers, you guys won't believe what I found. I found these Valentine's mugs. You see them, these Valentine mugs, yes, those ones. I found it. It had a heart, a red heart. Inside the heart, it was my boyfriend's face and another girl's face. And then the bottom there, it's their names. They are written Mokete and Mokete. Guys, I'm like, hey, what is happening here? And then I also found a photo album. How I take the photo album. Kind of these things are hidden, like they are on top there. I take the photo album, page the photo album. I realize, man, this guy is dating this girl, and this is his high school sweetheart. You know, high school sweetheart, those ones, we've been through the most together, and we are like this. That one. Hey, I'm starting to lose my mind. I check the girl's name on the mug, and then I check it on Facebook, and I realize indeed these people are dating. By the way, this medical intern doctor was not from South Africa, like he was from one of the neighboring countries. So the girl is in that country. You know, it's that situation, you have to go and study medicine in South Africa, you'll come back and marry me. Yeah, that's the type of relationship. I was so devastated. Remember that I've been now avoiding like the medical doctor. I was not giving him much attention. I was gravitating to this guy because I like him and we are a cute couple and he's the same age group as me. Okay. I was like, I remember consoling myself. I said, you know what? It's fine. I can now start channeling my energy to the medical officer. Anyways, he's older. He could be more matured. He doesn't have time to be playing with girls and stuff like that. I was like, this one... And it was my last week of practicals in Rustenburg, so I was going to Makhwapheni. I didn't confront him. I was like, okay, let me just move away from him and focus on this person. How I go to Makhwapheni for my classes. Ne? My first night in Makhwapheni, I have that dream again. That dream that I've been having 3 times, I have it for the 4th time now. That I'm seeing a pregnant woman, and every time I'm being told this is a girlfriend to the medical officer. I woke up at 4 o'clock from that dream. I texted the medical officer, hi, when I met you, were you in a relationship or you are in a relationship with a girl and that girl is pregnant? It's 4 a.m. I guess. Then, 7, I prepare for a class. I go to class. Around 8 a.m., my guy blue ticks me on WhatsApp. He's not responding to my text message. He responds after... I think 7 o'clock at night. Imagine, since I send the message 4 a.m. in the morning, he responds at 7 at night. He's like, who told you? Yo, guys, I wanted to die. I was like, you can't say who told me. Just tell me it's not true. RZ, it's true. I've always waited for a perfect time to tell you. The perfect time was when you told me you want me to be your girlfriend. That was the perfect time. You should have also added, RZ, I have a girlfriend and the girlfriend is pregnant. And you lied to me. Hey, guys, imagine. Last week, I just found out that this one has a girlfriend back at home in his native country. This week I'm finding out that this one also has a steady girlfriend that is pregnant. That time I've been weighing them to see which one can be a spare wheel. Now all my tires are flat and I don't have even one single tire. My heart was so torn. My heart was so broken. I couldn't even understand who broke my heart the most. If I didn't lose my mind during that time, you guys, I'll never lose my mind again. Funny thing is, prior this whole situation, I had always told myself that I'll never date a doctor because nurses and senior student nurses had always told us that doctors are promiscuous and doctors are always playing nurses and student nurses. So I had always told myself, but I'll never date a doctor. But these guys, they brought themselves to me. Next thing, they do this to me. Yo, guys, I was so heartbroken. And what I did, it was I asked both of them for money. They sent, okay, the student intern sent me 600 rand and then the medical officer sent me 1,500. And I think when I was asking for money, they both thought I was trying to get back to each one of them, you know. Remember, these people, they don't know that they've been cheated by me as well. So as much as I was heartbroken, but I was also cheating on them, it's just that I didn't get caught. They sent me money, and as I was asking for the money, I think they thought that I was gonna give each one of them like a second chance. I took their money, booked myself a bus, and then I went to the Eastern Cape. I blocked them everywhere. Yes, I blocked them everywhere. I was at home. One thing I love about being in the Eastern Cape at home is that, like, whenever I have any type of stress that I'm getting in the interior of the country, every time I go home, I recuperate. Home is just therapeutical for me. So when I came back in January, I acted like I've never met them. I don't know their names. I know nothing about their lives. Well, good. I started ignoring and avoiding them. I wouldn't even greet them. I would just pass them by as though I've never had any type of conversation with them. So yeah, that is my story of trying to cheat to 2 guys at the same time, but ending up being a makhwapheni to both of them, you guys. It was hilarious. It was painful. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a massive thumbs up and comment down below. Tell me if you think cheating is a skill. Tell me if you think anyone can cheat. Tell me if you think there's a step that I missed from this. Hence I ended up in the situation that I found myself in. From that moment, I had told myself, but I will never ever cheat on any guy anymore. Until today. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you're new here and share the video to anyone just to make them laugh and make them have a good day. I'll see you all on my next video. Bye.